Welcome back to a Faster PC live support. I know you've been waiting all week for this show. Well, you don't have to wait any longer. Get excited. This time, this is exciting. We're actually going to be helping people resolve their computer problems. We may help you resolve your computer problems. So give us a call, 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Or you can head over to our Facebook or YouTube video. Either go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes. Go to YouTube. YouTube channel is kind of new, and we don't have as many likes over there, but get over there and you can watch the show there as well. Or you can head to our website at fasterpc.com. We have links to both our Facebook page and our YouTube channel where you can watch this show in its entirety. And you know what? If you're driving down the road, you're doing other things, you're not able to watch right now, you'll be able to watch the show in its entirety at your convenience after the show is over. So, but if you have a computer question, if you have a computer problem, if something's not working, now is your chance to get your problem solved for free. Give us a call, 772-340-1590, and let's see whether we can help you on this show resolve your computer problem. Also, we do have technicians that are standing by in the shop ready to resolve computer problems, and we'll be there today until 2, but you don't have to wait until then. Remember, computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. You are listening to a Faster PC live technical support. We are heard every Saturday here in the 10 o'clock hour, right here on WPSL, also streaming the show live to Facebook and YouTube. And if you're new to the show, what that means is that if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, periodically, as we answer questions, we'll be able to actually show you the steps that we go through to resolve computer and technical problems. And so you'll be able to actually watch that. You'll be able to see it. We also have been on our YouTube channel, we have been rolling out individual content or individual segments of the video. So you can actually watch that. And so individual topics, we've been rolling those out to individual videos, and we'll continue to do that. So what you can do is just, if you're out there, if you're listening, you're watching on the live stream, and you have maybe we go over content that you want to see, in a standalone video. Let us know that. Just comment into the comment section. Also, if you're listening, if you're watching, and there's a question that you want us to cover, of course, you can call in right now to 1590. 772-340-1590, and we can actually answer that question on the air live today. You can also type your question into the comment section of the live video as well, and we can go over that here on the show. Now, one of the things also, if you're listening or if you're watching the video after the fact and there's a comment or a topic that you want us to cover in the future, just let us know. Put a comment in on that video, and we will cover that in a future video, and we'll let you know as soon as that is available. That way you can actually see that as well. So one of the things I was talking yesterday with a customer who was asking, and one of the things we like to do is we do like to cover how to watch various content. We did cover last week how to watch, I think even the week before, how to watch the presidential debate. We rolled that out to an individual video that we posted last week. And also another thing that we're doing, in addition to the videos, we have YouTube Shorts out there as well. YouTube Shorts are anywhere from 15 to 60 seconds. What they do is they briefly summarize a topic or they're a short actually excerpt from one of our videos. So you can get a quick take on many of these in with the YouTube short. So head over and check that out. That's on our YouTube channel. You can find links to both of those over at our Facebook page. And so one of the things that we do like to do again is we like to show you how you can watch various content. And we've gone over how you can watch Major League Baseball games for free. We actually, on last week's show, we actually had a caller that called in that told us about how he actually watches free local television. One of the things when we talk about streaming and going off of cable, people ask, one of the biggest concerns, will I get local television? Really what they're concerned about a lot of times, they're concerned about being able to watch that local news, especially if there's a hurricane or something like this. Now, a lot of times you can actually watch the local news even after the station's off the air. A lot of times you can watch it if you have internet. You can actually go to their Facebook page. A lot of them have Facebook pages or YouTube channels, and they're actually streaming out there, and you can actually watch that and you can see that. Yeah, so that's one way you can do this. But one of the things that we want to just go over, because a customer did ask us this, how do I watch soccer? So, and this is the other football. It's the European football. Although there is soccer in the United States, but it's really, really big. And it's really, really big in Europe. It's really, really big in Central America and other parts of the world, and in some places it's definitely way bigger than what we call football here. So there are ways that you can watch soccer on television, and there are various streaming packages that you can use to watch these. And so we're going to actually go over how you can watch some of these and show you, because there are games, there's various leagues, there's various games, and you can go out and you can watch these. Now, one of the things, one of the ways that you can watch is with Fubo. So Fubo TV is a streaming package. So it's similar to actually if you had cable TV, it's kind of similar to that. However, you actually can have with Fubo, you're going to get different channels, and they do have a major, if you get their highest level, which is about $100 a month, you can watch really virtually all of the soccer that's out there. Probably not all of it, but you can watch a lot of it that's out there. Their lower level package, or their entry level package, is $74.99, and you can, and by the way, this would replace cable. I know that's a lot of money for a lot of people, but if you really want to watch it and you want to get a lot of the games, this is one way that you can do that. You can also get some of the games on Paramount. So Paramount Plus, that subscription does have the UEFA Championship League, as well as the NWSL, and also other soccer, and those subscriptions start at around $6 a month. Of course, if you're into NFL football, some of the NFL games are on Paramount Plus as well, including, I believe that's the CBS affiliate, or the streaming platform of the CBS affiliate. So you can actually watch all of the games that are on CBS, which includes most of the Miami games. You can also, if you have an Apple TV and you want to watch the MLS season, so that is actually, and that's the Major League Soccer. It's primarily in the United States, but also Canada, and there's actually you can actually get a MSL season pass for $14.99 a month. That's with, again, the Apple TV. There's also Peacock Premium. Peacock Premium does have soccer on it as well, and that is the NBC streaming package. Of course, you can get some of the regular NFL football games there as well. ESPN Plus. We've talked about ESPN Plus. A lot of sports content on ESPN Plus. Their Spanish station, they have a lot. The Spanish network, they have a lot of soccer games. They also have a German network and some other competitions across Europe, and you can actually subscribe to ESPN Plus. Sling TV. They have two different tiers. They have an orange tier and a blue tier. This is, again, a streaming substitute package similar to what you would have with cable TV. However, because they have the blue and the orange, you can actually mix and match. You can get one or the other or both. And if one is $40 a month, I believe both of them is around $55 a month. You can get most of the soccer on one of the channels or one of the tiers, and you get some other games if you get both of them as well. So that's really the way that you can actually watch these soccer. There is another way that we'll go over later on in another broadcast, which is IPTV. Some of the channels on that are legitimate, and some of them will display actually content they're not authorized to display. So that's how you can watch soccer.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio here, heard every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour right here on this station and stream live to our Facebook page. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, ready to answer your computer questions. So you know what? If you have questions, well, we can't answer them unless you ask them. Our number, if you want to have your computer questions answered, is 772-340-5090. 772-340-5090. Also, you can type your questions into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for Faster PC. We have almost 23,000 likes, or you just go to our website, afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. We're here. We're ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC. This is Brian Longworth, host of a Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, a Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to a Faster PC, or a Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC has been here, and as Florida begins to open for business,
The Faster PC.
will remain open to repair computers 9 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 2 Saturdays. We offer curbside drop-off and pickup and on-site service where a Faster PC can come to you. And we can fix many computer problems remotely without requiring any in-person contact. A Faster PC is also working to help our customers set up remote access so that employees can continue to work and be productive from home. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 next to the new Dollar General in Port St. Lucie, and on the web at
www.afasterpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. Again, that's 772-878-5978. Even in times like these, when you have computer problems,
You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio, this is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to A Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page. Or you can go to Facebook, search for A Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by, ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. And so you can give us a call, 772-340-1590. Again, 772-340-1590. A Faster PC live technical support will answer your computer, streaming, cybersecurity, and technical questions. And you can actually head over. You can watch that you can watch our show on Facebook and YouTube. By the way, if you miss any part of the show and you want to catch it again, you can watch the show in its entirety, both on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, on YouTube, as I mentioned in the last segment, we are rolling out individual topics to individual videos, and you'll be able to actually watch those over there on those channels. Now, one of the things that we did want to just go over here, and by the way, I am monitoring the chat in both of the live videos, so you can actually get over there. You can see what's going on. You can ask your questions, and I'll actually answer those questions as well. But one of the biggest things, or one of the biggest possibilities of allowing hackers into your network is actually people. So people are the weakest link, whether it's you as an individual using your own computer, or whether it's an employee in a business or a nonprofit or a medical office or a dental office. And the most threats actually happen by someone letting the bad guys in. Now, they don't do this purposely. This is something that, we're not saying that the employees are malicious, or that the individuals that actually do this are malicious. But one of the things that does happen is that most threats, in fact, over 91%, or about 91% of all cyber events, happen because someone let the bad guys in. Now, how does this happen? How does someone let the bad guys in? Well, we're not saying again that they are doing this purposely, but people are tricked into clicking on a link that is a malicious link. And if the computer isn't configured to have safeguards against someone accidentally clicking on the wrong link, or maybe they're just having a bad day, maybe they're rushed, maybe they're in a hurry, and we get calls. I got a call from our attorney recently, and and we provide IT support for him as well. And he said, wow, I know I don't normally do this, but I received an email, and the email looked like it was legitimate, and without thinking, I opened an attachment. So you open an attachment. Sometimes those attachments can be malicious. So in the actual file itself, whether it's a PDF, the PDF can be infected. JPEG files, which are image files, can be infected. Video files can be infected. This is really, you wouldn't think, if you didn't know otherwise, you wouldn't really think that they could be infected. But they can be infected. In fact, one time there was a local computer club, and they wanted a demo or I was actually speaking at the local computer club, and I actually was going to do a demo on how to remove an infection. Well, I had to have a computer that was infected. Well, how do you get a computer that's infected? It has happened a few times when we have actually connected a drive from a connected computer to our computer. In the past, we have had situations where we have had issues. Before we had all the protection software that we currently have, we have had in the past some issues where we actually have had problems where our computers have been infected by that. But one of the things that we actually had, or really I've never gotten my own computer infected just by going out and browsing and clicking on a link or opening up an attachment. So how do you do this? Well, we actually searched, and we found a JPEG file that was larger than it should have been, and we thought, well, maybe this has an infection. And lo and behold, it did have an infection. We actually purposely launched that file on a computer, a test computer that we had created for this purpose. We launched that on this computer, and on a particular computer, and then I took that computer and used that computer as a demo on how I would actually remove infections. Well, those files, again, when you receive an email that has an attachment, maybe it comes from someone that you know, maybe it comes from someone you trust, and you say, well, that person wouldn't send me that person wouldn't send me a malicious file. Well, that person might not send you a malicious file, but you know what? There's a good chance that you could actually get a file. Maybe their email account was hacked. That happens, and this is one reason why we tell you, people say, I don't have anything that's worth protecting because I don't have any money. Well, you do have things that are worth protecting. We've actually gone over how it's important to protect your email account. If you're an individual, it's important to protect your email account. If your email account is associated with a business or a doctor's office or a medical practice or a nonprofit, it's especially important to protect your email account. So if someone hasn't protected their email account and their email account has been hacked, well, lo and behold, what actually happens with that is that the account, you can actually have a situation where the hacker actually has access to that account, and they're sending out emails that purport to be that person or that company, and it looks like it is that company or that person. And so you get this situation where you actually receive an email from someone that you know, someone that you trust, and you implicitly trust them and click on the link or open the attachment. Well, again, sometimes those links can be infected. Sometimes you can have situations where the link can actually launch malicious code on your computer, or the link could actually go out or you could have an attachment, and that attachment could be infected. So you have this situation where people are tricked into clicking on a link or opening an attachment. So how do you stop this from happening? 91% of all threats happen this way. And we see this happen, every week. I've mentioned this on the show. Every week we're helping customers where we're actually they've actually clicked on a link or they've opened an attachment. They're not sure what happened, and all of a sudden they're having odd things happening on their computer. How do you lower that 91%? I mean, if you can get rid of that 91%, I mean, you can really eliminate most cyber events. So how do you do that? Well, the way you do that is with cyber awareness training. So cyber awareness training, what it does is it trains the individual for how you can actually go out and how you can actually it trains the individual for the threats that are out there, how to spot the threats, and the types of things that could happen, so that the individual employee or you as an individual, if you're a private citizen, just using your own computer, how do you protect yourself? How do you determine whether a link is legitimate, whether an email attachment is legitimate? So with cyber awareness training, what is done, and this is very sophisticated today, there actually are videos that are produced, and you can watch these. Your employees can watch these if you have a business, if you have a medical office, a dental office, if you have a attorney's office or an accountant's office. You can actually get out there and you can watch these videos. Your employees can watch these videos and can learn, so that hopefully they're more aware of the threats that are out there and less likely to click on a link and launch a malicious attack on, that might launch a malicious attack, unknowingly allow a hacker into the system. So again, you have videos. These videos, by the way, are highly produced. They're educational, they're informative, they're entertaining. So it's not something like, oh, we have to watch this video, this is going to be so boring. No, it's not boring. This is something that's actually exciting. It actually has a plot. There's actually investigators involved, and that's the annual training. It's kind of a production. There's suspects. Well, who might have clicked on the link? Who might have opened an attachment? Could someone have actually purposely allowed? Because that can happen as well. Sometimes people purposely allow bad guys into the system. How do you deal with this? So there is a plot. There is training that is done. And then if you sign up, and by the way, we can provide this for businesses that are listening out there. We can provide you, if you're interested in getting this or seeing what it's like, maybe you're interested in kind of dipping your toes in the water with this cyber awareness training. You want to know, how is it? Is it worth it? Should I sign up for this? We can actually provide you with a free annual training. If you're interested in that, give us a call, 772-878-5978, 772-878-5978. But if you do sign up for the training, provided you have enough users, we can get that training as low as $10 a month per user. And the issue, what you get with that is you get not only the annual training, but you also get weekly short videos that actually do provide training and reinforce various aspects of how to be safe, how to protect yourself, how to identify a email that's not legitimate, how to identify whether a link is legitimate or not, or whether an attachment is legitimate or not. How do you actually tell whether this email actually came from who it says it came from? So you actually get that information out there, and you also, in addition to that, you have cyber breach awareness. So in addition to the cyber awareness training, you're actually having dark web monitoring. So on your domain, if you're using, and I know some businesses out there aren't yet using emails at theirdomain.com. So we use emails at afasterpc.com. If you don't have that out there, you're interested in having that. Maybe you're using a Gmail account or a Yahoo account or an AOL account. Well, we can actually set you up so that you have business email. And this service will actually monitor your domain and determine whether any of your usernames and passwords are on the dark web. And if they are on the dark web, we'll alert you to that fact so that you can then go and change the password so that you're making sure that you're not using the same password that's already on the dark web. And by the way, some people, I know some of you use the same password at multiple sites. It's something that's a big no-no. We advise you not to do that. And we do have, by the way, we have a secure password utility that can create complex passwords. We'll talk more about that at a later date. But having the dark web monitoring really helps because it can help you determine whether your username and password is on the dark web, whether any for your employees. One of the things that's really neat about this system also is that you have a cyber score, and this is similar to a credit score. Everyone starts out around 300, and as you take training and as there's quizzes, as you pass those, your score goes up, and you can actually have competition going on within your organization. It's called gamification. And if you're interested in any of this, give us a call, 772-878-5978.
Superhydrated skin is...
You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up. 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a faster PC. From the founding of our company, A Faster PC has provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to A Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean A Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups, to QuickBooks, Manysoft, and SoftIn support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie. And on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC or A Faster Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to A Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to A Faster PC Radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need a faster PC.
That's right, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. So you can give us a call, 772-340-1590, or type your questions into the comment section on the live videos happening over on Facebook or YouTube. And of course, if we see a question, if you're watching the video after the fact and you have a question that we didn't cover, then you can actually ask that question in the comment section. We'll cover it on a future video, and we'll go over that question, and we'll let you know with a response to that as soon as we have that out there so you can see that. Now we're going to go over and again, one of the things we need to always tell you is that your questions dictate this show. So if I say, hey, we're going to talk about this, and then you call up or you type in a question, well, we can switch gears and talk about your question, answer your question. But one of the things that a lot of people ask is, why do hackers do this? If they just would go out and get a real job, apply themselves to something good, then they can actually make a lot of money. Well, here's the thing. Don't assume that they're not making money. They wouldn't be doing this if they weren't making money. In the old days, hackers were there were not very many of the hackers out there. There weren't a lot of them. And really, a lot of times they did what they did for notoriety, or they did what they did for fun. Today, it's a business. It's a big business, and they make a lot of money. Of course, there's also state-sponsored threats. There's also state-sponsored hackers out there. So people that are actually working for the Russian government or the Chinese government or the North Korean government, they're getting paid by the government to try to hack into our systems over here in the U.S. or other enemies or perceived enemies. And of course, they're looking for businesses. They're looking for government they're looking for defense contractors, but they're also looking for your money and your system, and they're looking especially if you have any money. And everyone has some money, even if it's $10. If you only have $10 and someone stole that $10, that would be a big deal. So just because you don't have a lot of money doesn't mean that you won't be targeted. But there are people out there that do have money, and they have money in cryptocurrency. In fact, a few months ago, we did a whole series of a 5-part series on how you can protect yourself after one of our customers actually lost over $150,000 or around $150,000 in his cryptocurrency account. Well, the FBI announced, they recently reported that cryptocurrency losses in 2023 actually reached a record high of $5.6 billion. So that's again $5.6 billion. $4.8 billion of that was U.S. citizens. And 196 million were from the Cayman Islands, 127 million from Mexico, 72 million from Canada, 59 million from the United Kingdom, 44 million from India, and 25 million from Australia. But $4.8 billion in losses. So U.S. citizens that lost their money through cryptocurrency scams. If you are out there and you have not watched our previous video series on this, how you can protect yourself, 5 steps, and we did 5 different videos. We covered this 5 different weeks, how you can protect yourself from this type of threat. And by the way, it's not only applicable for cryptocurrency fraud, it's also applicable for other types of fraud as well. We'll include those links in the description of this video as well. So you can actually head over there and you can check that out. So one of the things that we did want to just go over here also is we wanted to show you, and we're going over and continuing on our cyber security threat rundown. The cybersecurity company Fortinet, they actually do create routers and that are used by a lot of businesses. They actually confirmed a data breach after a hacker claimed to steal 440 gigabytes of files. So this is something that is out there. They're one of the largest cybersecurity companies in the world. They sell secure networking products like firewalls, routers, VPN devices. They also sell SIEM and network management, EDR and XDR solutions, as well as consulting services. They actually were hacked, and the hackers claimed to have stolen 440 gigabytes of data. And so this is something that is important. If you are out there, you're using Fortinet, you do need to be aware of this. If you're using Fortinet and you want to know how this affects you or whether you were affected by this, you can give us a call, 772-878-5978. Again, 772-878-5978. So Adobe also has actually announced that there is a 0-day threat in the Adobe Reader, and this actually has a public POC exploit. 0-day means that the threat is currently being used by hackers. So hackers are already exploiting this threat, and so you need to be aware they have an update that fixes this. So you need to make sure that you install that update and make sure that is that your computer. A lot of people are using Adobe products for PDFs, and this is specifically the Adobe Reader. So the flaw is tracked as CVE 2024 41869. It is a critical use after free vulnerability that could lead to remote code execution when opening a specially crafted PDF document. Earlier in the show, we actually talked about how PDF documents can be infected. So this is one example of how they can be modified so that they exploit this vulnerability. So a use after free bug is when a program tries to access data in a memory location that has already been freed or released. This causes unexpected behavior such as the program crashing or freezing. However, if a threat actor is able to store malicious code in that memory location, the program subsequently accesses it. It could be used to execute malicious code on the targeted device. The flaw has now been fixed in the latest versions of Adobe Reader and Adobe Acrobat, but that's only if you actually install the update. So this POC exploit was discovered in June, and it is a 0-day threat. In other words, again, it's being used right now. You need to get out there. You need to make sure that your Adobe software is up to date. Now, if you have a subscription to the new Adobe Acrobat, that does update on a regular basis. You can also update it yourself. I'll switch over to a full screen and actually show how this can be done. And let me transition over there. So what you're going to be looking for is click in the lower right hand corner, look for the clock. If you see the Adobe software there, you can actually go there. If you don't see it there, then what you can do is you can actually look for the arrow. You'll see an arrow, and you should see an actual symbol for the Adobe program, and you can actually click on that, and it looks like my Adobe had a problem launching earlier today. So let me actually launch that. I'll launch it right from my start menu. So I actually have the Adobe Creative Cloud. I have grouped my start menu folder so that I can get to the programs a little bit easier. But what you can do is you can open up the Creative Cloud. Now, depending on what subscription you have, you may not have all of the programs, but they're going to use the same updating technique. And this software does automatically update, but just to make sure that you have the update, you can actually launch the program. You can get in here and you can actually go and check and make sure that your software is updated. One of the things that I do want to mention also while we're talking about this is that you actually, if you're a managed client of a Faster PC, we have managed clients that are businesses, that have home offices, and that are residential customers. We do have a script that, first of all, we're looking for Windows updates twice a day. We're also looking for updates to other software, such as we're looking to updates to other software such as Adobe Reader and Google Chrome. There was a 0-day threat with Google Chrome that we talked about a few weeks ago. Also, Firefox, many 0-day threats for both Google Chrome and Firefox this year. So you can actually get out there and look at this software, make sure that you're protected. We're looking for updates to that software 6 times a day. It also updates Zoom and some other software on the computer. So you'll want to actually get out there, check that out, and make sure that your system is updated. If you, by the way, are a managed services client if you're a managed services client of a faster PC, your software is already up to date because we are again running that script that is looking for the updates. And if you have the newest version, then you probably have the update installed already. For some reason, my Creative Cloud is taking longer to load. I'm not sure. It might use the Microsoft Edge Web View 2. I did close that right before the show started, and it's possible that it might use that to actually run. I'll have to investigate that a little bit more to find out why this isn't running. But typically what happens is the program itself will launch, and there is an update section, and you can click on that update section, and in the update section you're able to actually see all the updates that are available, and you're able to run those. Now, if anything that we've mentioned today is interests you and you want to find out more about it, maybe you want to learn more about our managed services, or you want to find out whether your Fortinet devices are at risk, or you want to make sure that your system is protected, well, you can give us a call at 772-878-5978, 772-878-5978.
And we're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show, or just want to listen to it again or watch it again, because you can do that at our Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can not only hear the show, but also see the show. And when we've described and shown you how to resolve computer problems, you can actually see that and watch it over and over again at our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can get there by going to our website of fasterpc.com and clicking on the links. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5, and next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here on WPSL. The title to tomorrow's sermon is An Appeal to Heaven, Its Historic and Modern Day Meaning, Part 4. You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church Facebook page, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. You can find a Faster PC's Facebook page and YouTube channel by searching for a Faster PC on Facebook and YouTube, or by going to our website and clicking on the links. While there, you can actually watch the show, not only hear the show, but also watch the show and see the steps that we go through to actually resolve computer problems. A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 on the east side of US 1, just north of Rio Mar. We're also on the web at www.afasterpc.com. Again, that's afasterpc.com. And you can reach us at 772-878-5978. Again, 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
America has enjoyed peace and prosperity like no other nation. 911 showed us how vulnerable we are. America turned to God in prayer. Churches were filled on weekdays. The NFL canceled games. Republican and Democrat congressmen prayed together. How quickly we forgot God, though. This 911, let us humble ourselves and pray, seek his face, and turn from our wicked ways, so that he might hear from heaven, forgive our sins, and heal our land.
WPSL, Port St. Lucie.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Wendy Gillette. It could be a rain.